What's up, fools? Thank you for tuning in to another timeless reading here for the Capricorn Nation. Capricorn, so interesting. I know there's cards already out here. I'm going to get to it in a second. But before we get into it here, if you like what we're talking about, go ahead and leave some comments. We're just reading energy. I love when you guys give it a story. I love when you guys put like action behind it, you know, because energy can be so hard to read. And sometimes it makes no sense. So leave us some comments if you can, if this information resonates with you. Subscribe to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being a ride or die. Hit that notification bell if you want to know when we drop our next video. We try to do at least 2 a month. All right. So like I said, this is a timeless read. Capricorn, let's just get right into it because this has been such an interesting conundrum. What is going on here? So I already started recording on another video, and of course, for some reason, my USB drive just mysteriously disconnected from out of nowhere, which completely added to the energy that I was picking up here. So your center energy right here, you're being asked, how can you mother yourself? How can you mother yourself? I do feel like there is a desire here, Capricorn, to freely express yourself. I feel like you just want to freely live in your truth. You just want to flow. Like, I'm feeling like that's just a desire here. Like, you're so used to being this person that's just on it. You're an earth sign, so you know that's just kind of like your MO, you know, to have everything planned out, to have everything, you know, planned to a T. But there is a desire here for you to just flow. Like you don't want to be, not that you don't want to be that person because you're innately that person, but you're like, damn man, sometimes I just want to flow. Sometimes I just want to go to the brunch and not plan the brunch, right? Sometimes I just want to, you know, show up and not have to worry about keeping everybody in check or being that bridezilla or just something of that nature, right? I do feel like this has to do something with the throat. So I do feel like there's things that you have to say out loud. You're being restricted from saying things that you don't believe in. Maybe because of fear of judgment. I am picking up this like strict parent energy. I feel like you were hyperly overly criticized growing up, or even lately. Like you've just been placed under a microscope. And you feel like every move you make, like you gotta be to a T, like it has to be on point. Every step you take has to just be crisp, and it has to be robotic. And you're like, yo, I just want to let my hair down, yo. I just want to breathe, you know. I feel like this is what the mothering energy. You feel like your soul just wants to be like, your soul wants to be set free a little bit here. I feel like you've been kept in captivity. Let's see what's behind you. Ace of Cups. I do feel like the reason why you've been so reserved is out of respect for those around you. It's out of respect for those who raised you, out of respect for the position that you're in. But I feel like you're like, yo, how much of myself do I have to hold back or contain to satisfy you all, Capricorn? I feel like that's the energy right now. How much of you do you have to hold back? And I don't even think you're too much. I don't feel like you're doing too much, Capricorn. I just feel like you are like, right now you are an asset. And people are trying to use you as a pawn, and you're like, no, mother lover, I'm the queen. I'm the queen. I'm the king. I'm not a pawn. And you're just breaking out of that pawn energy. I feel like it's the love for others is what's been left in the past. You're in a space where you're like, all right, you're mothering yourself. You're talking to yourself, yo. You're like, all right, what's been going on with myself lately? Why do I feel like I can't speak freely? Why do I feel like I can't express myself freely? Why? Because of the judgment of others. Why do the judgment of others bother me so much? You know, how is that really hurting me? Like, is there a gun being held to my head? Like, you're really digging into yourself. I do feel like strong shadow work is going on here, whether you're intentionally doing it or not, whether you're journaling or whether you're going to therapy, or maybe you're just literally sitting, giving yourself more space to just think about your current situation. Maybe you've become so like tight, restricted in your movement. You've reserved time for yourself to just sit and ponder on how you got here. crowning thoughts, we got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'm feeling like, yo, I work too hard to put myself in an abundant. I do feel like you're doing well financially right now, Capricorn, and I feel like you're not even able to enjoy that. You can't even enjoy the fruits of your labor right now because you feel so constricted. In your immediate future, I do feel like you are 9 of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like you're not gonna give as much power as you are now to people's judgment. I feel like you're moving away from that narrative. That's an old narrative, and you're refusing to live in other people's just like confinement. You're in their square, you know. You're like, I'm ready to step outside of the box. This is where I want to be for a little bit. I want to color outside of the lines. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse are your fears. Ace of Swords. Yo, people are looking at you like, yo, has Capricorn lost it? Like, what's going on with Capricorn? You know, you're breaking the chains. You're starting to cause a little bit of a commotion just by you being you, just because you have this calling to just speak. You have this calling to move. You're being pushed. And people are just not used to it. They're used to you just operating within the constraints that they set for you. They're shook. They're a little shook. They think you're a little mentally unstable. I'm not going to even hold you. They think you're going through some stuff, which you are. It's called the coming back to self, coming back to your senses. I'm not going to be your robot anymore. I'm not going to live in your matrix anymore. I choose to create my own reality. Your hopes, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse here. I'm sorry to break it to you, Capricorn. I do feel like in your hopes, you're hoping that no one like really comes down on you too hard or really judges you too harshly, because I just feel like you're a butterfly trying to spread their wings here, and you're just in this vulnerable place where it's like, yeah, I want to spread my wings, but I still kind of care about what they think, and you just don't even want to hear it. Like, you don't want to hear the harsh judgment. That's your hope. Your hope is that people keep their comments to the mother loving selves, but I don't see that happening. I don't see people holding their tongue around you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse in your outcome. I'm gonna pull on that. I'm gonna pull on that because I need a little bit more clarity on that. Thank you, Spirit. In your outcome here, I do have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. But what is that telling me? I'm getting a couple things. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of unlearning, unculturally. You are like unlearning what you were taught to believe. You are distancing yourself from these false beliefs. Not even false beliefs. It's just like, yo, you didn't even have a chance to formulate your own opinion because you had so many people around you, so many people up your booty, just telling you like, no, that's wrong, that's wrong. This is how you do it. This is the way of life. This is how it's supposed to be. And now you're just distancing yourself away from people who had such a hold on your mind. I feel like there's people who molded your belief system here. You're just really taking a step back. You're taking a step back from them. Yeah, I see you questioning everything. I am seeing religion here. Like, maybe you're looking into religion, you're looking at the Bible, and you're like thinking to yourself like, but wait, but that makes no sense. I am seeing an element of gender identity here. I don't know if you're someone who who is in the process of coming out, or who is in the process of acknowledging your queerness. I do feel like that may have been something that is not accepted around you. And you're just stepping out into it, and you're like, all right, is this really bad, or is this really something that I can't? I don't just feel like you were taught to believe that, yeah, look at this. We got the Devil in reverse. Devil in reverse coming out here. You're just like, you're done. You are just so done placing emphasis on what others want for you. You're done obsessing over what they think. You're letting all that shit go. You're like, yo, y'all the ones who brought these demons in my life. Y'all Excuse me, y'all are the ones. Look at this, 10 of swords. Heck yeah, on the bottom of the deck. This is all the swords that were put in your back. All the judgment, all of the, this is how you're supposed to be. And it's just lifting. Look at it. It's just coming out. You're releasing all of that. You're in the process of releasing all of that. You could be a 27, 28, could be your Saturn year. You could be in a space in your life where you're just cutting people out, redefining who you are, reinventing who you are. I'm going to pull one more card for you here. I'm with it. I am totally with this, Capricorn. Good for you. Good for you. Stepping into your own. It's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. It always will. It always will, especially if how you are has been benefiting those around you. Especially if how you are especially if you've been taught to serve others. Right? If you've been taught to serve others and no one has been even in the slightest serving you or helping you out, yeah, how can you mother yourself? Stand straight. How can I be there for me? Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You are truly a gift to the universe. Yeah, and I feel like you haven't heard that lately. I feel like you have not heard, I'm proud of you. You're doing great. I feel like you haven't heard that because you're constantly hearing you could be doing this better, or that's cool, but what about this? And you're just like, yeah, you're being hyper criticized. You're stepping into a place where you just don't want to hear it anymore. You're giving yourself more praise, giving yourself more love. You're digging more into yourself. I just feel like you're being cracked open. Like you're scratching the surface of who you are. And I'm here for it, Capricorn. Cappy, I'm totally here for that transformation. I love this energy. Thank you so much for letting me read you. Once again, if you like what we're seeing here, if you like the vibe, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell whenever you want to be notified of whenever we drop a video. Leave us some comments. Let us know what the heck is going on here. All I know is I'm team you. I'm team Capricorn right now. I really am. Thank you so much for stopping by and have a wonderful day. Bye.